This is going to be just a good old product research video. If you're looking to update your information about how to find a great product to sell on Amazon, we're going to be utilizing Helium 10 and in particular Black Box. Why, how, and everything in between. Let's get started. Helium 10 is arguably one of the top performing or the top used tools for sellers that sell on Amazon. And since Helium 10 works on Amazon in the UAE, and since we talk about selling on Amazon in the Middle East on this channel, so we're going to be using Helium 10. In particular, I'm going to be using a feature in Helium 10 known as Black Box. In Black Box, we're going to be able to find a lot of criteria and metrics to try to figure out which product to sell. By the way, if you still have not subscribed to Sellers Society VIP, our exclusive school community, I'm not sure what you're waiting for, but you'll find the link in the description box of this video and you can join us. We have exclusive monthly live webinars and Q&A sessions. You'll find other sellers that are dedicated to selling on Amazon in the Middle East so you can learn and share your experiences. Go ahead right now. By the way, if you don't have a Helium 10 account, you'll find an exclusive discount for Sellers Society followers and subscribers to the channel where you can get a 20% off your Helium 10 subscription for the next 4 months. All details in the description box of this video. Right now, I'm on Black Box. If you notice when you log into Black Box, it's going to automatically open into products. However, you can utilize Black Box with other features as well. I would always suggest that you try to use it for keywords. So let's click on keywords. Always make sure that you select the right marketplace. And if you are curious which marketplaces a Helium 10 currently operates in, here's a screenshot for you. I have it on Amazon UAE. As you know, that's what we focus on. Let's look at some of the criteria that you can utilize in order to filter down the types of keywords or the types of products rather, but based on keywords. And by the way, as a side note, if you're not really aware what keywords are, they're basically how customers are going to be searching for your products. So keywords are very essential if you're looking for products that have, well, a lot of demand. With that being said, as you can see here, the first criteria that I would highly recommend that you use is the search volume. You certainly, when you are searching for a product to sell on Amazon, you certainly don't want to sell a product that has a very low search volume, meaning not enough customers are searching for it, right? So I would suggest for Amazon in the UAE to always have a minimum of 300 search volume, which is a very good number, by the way, but we don't want anything lower than that because right now we are doing product research, so we're looking for products that have a good and acceptable demand. You can also utilize the monthly revenue if there's a certain target of how much you want the product to be performing revenue-wise, which means sales, minimum, maximum. Price also, what is the selling price of the product? You know, you might want to be selling products that are in the luxury category where you're looking at products that are not selling for less than maybe 100, 150 dirhams. That's up to you. Review count, rating, word count, you can utilize all of that. By the way, if not familiar what this basically means, by this I mean maybe you are not familiar with what review rating means, you can simply just put your mouse on the question mark and you'll understand what the feature means. Very simple. Let's look at the advanced filters. So I'm not going to utilize anything other than search volume. Let's look at the advanced filters, which are certainly very important for you to use because they contain the category. Yes, I would highly recommend that you select a particular category rather than having open categories because there are some categories that you might not be interested in. So you can utilize one category at a time or maybe just select a couple of categories at the same time. So I'm going to be selecting like 3 categories: fashion, home, and kitchen. You can also select something like what you want the BSR to be, if there's a certain criteria where you want the product to be performing and selling very well. You can include certain keywords, exclude certain keywords. You can also select the shipping size tier, which I would highly recommend as well. I'm going to select all and then remove standard oversize as well as oversize, because I want just standard size products to avoid having to pay high FBA fees. Fulfillment, do I care if the product is being FBA, FBM, or fulfilled by Amazon, which is maybe Amazon vendor? Not really. It doesn't really matter for me at this point. And a lot of other details that you can look at. Now, also, this is a very important criteria right here, best sales period, specifically if you're looking to sell products that are seasonal in nature. Maybe you want to sell products that are good for Christmas, or maybe you want to sell products that are good for Ramadan. No matter what, you can add, for example, I want the best sales period to be December, obviously taking into consideration which year it is. So right now, I'm filming this video in October. I can't select December 2024. I'm going to have to go back to 2023 as an example and select it. However, I'm looking for products that are not seasonal at the moment. So let's click on search. I want to remind you, we're not going to be looking at actual products. We're going to be getting general phrases or keywords. Now, sometimes those keywords are a little bit broad in nature, and sometimes they are focused on particular brands. I think specifically if we're talking about the fashion category. So here we can see Omega watches for men, Valentino bags for women. However, this might be an interesting keyword, say called bracelet for women, which has a search volume of 500, certainly higher than the minimum average, which is 300, but the selling price is just 17 dirhams, which just happens to be very, very low. Now, with that being said, you can click on this right here, and you can see the search volume history for that keyword, and also to try to avoid anything that might be seasonal in nature. As you can see, yes, there is a certain spike during December for this type of product. People seem to like to purchase bracelets on December 23rd in particular, but still, it's not really a seasonal product. It has an acceptable demand all year round. You can also see Helium 10 trying to help you to figure out whether or not it might be a good product for you to sell. You can look at broad reach potential, and you can see the number right here. So it's 3, it's average, it's not really that great, but still it might be something that you want to look at. Now, this product might be a little bit more promising. Looking at bathroom shelf, you can see the category, the fulfillment, the size tier, the average seller count, and a lot of other features. Most importantly, you can look at the search volume, the price, and everything in between as well. By the way, if there is a certain metric that you want to focus on, so let's say the most important thing for you is monthly revenue, then we can click on monthly revenue and we can get highest to lowest or lowest to highest. So we click once, now we have monthly revenue, low to high. Let's click again because I want high to low. There we go. So we got highest to lowest, if that's the most important criteria for you. If the most important criteria is search volume, click on search volume. Monthly sales, click on monthly sales. Price, click on price. So whatever is the most important, you can click on it. You're either going to get lowest to highest or highest to lowest. You know how it works. So this would be the number one most highest volume monthly. This is not on all of Amazon. Obviously, this is based on the criteria that we just looked at. And as you can see here, we're looking at air purifiers and humidifiers. Very interesting product, because the second product is also air purifier. After that, it's Xiaomi air purifier. So it might be that people are very interested in air purifiers, and it might be something that we would want to look at as well. Cordless vacuum cleaner. After that, guess what? It's the Levoit air purifier, which is going viral right now on TikTok. Coffee machines. Let's actually check if it is also going viral on Amazon. So as you can see, this product just saw a spike in demand and sales in June. It might be just normal, but yeah, I don't actually see a huge spike, but it's certainly doing much better in summer than it's doing in winter. Probably this might be a product that people are searching for more in summer because of the humidity and the low quality of air. You know what I mean? We just need to purify our air. Ninja blender, cooker. As you can see, so many different products. Coffee machine, this is a great product for me because I love coffee, and that's how you look at the criteria. Now, with that being said, let's select this juicer, or let's select, actually, this looks like a very interesting product. Bed sheet king size, has almost 1,100 searches per month. The price is 78 dirhams. The broad reach potential is 4. This looks like an actually great product. So let's click on the 3 dots here and go to actually the Amazon platform. As you can see here, we're going directly, instead of having to go to Amazon and then click and type in the keyword, it's just taking us directly to Amazon UAE, and we can start looking at the actual products that show up. Another thing that we can do here is we can utilize X-Ray. X-Ray is another tool from Helium 10, but it's something that you can find in the Chrome drop-down extension. As you can see here, it's in my Chrome bar, and I'm going to click on X-Ray Amazon product research. That's going to give me the full assessment and analysis of the full page on Amazon. Now I can see the search volume. I can click on it again, just like we saw before, and I can see if there's any seasonality over the past 90 days, over the past year, and I can see all of those details as well. And I can see what people are selling, how much they're selling for. So now I'm looking at actual sellers. I'm no longer looking at the keyword itself. Now, a few things that I would recommend for you to do would be to click on filter results and hide sponsored products. Look, there's nothing wrong with people sponsoring their products and advertising their products. However, I just want to look at the numbers, and in particular the numbers on top here, to try to figure out what are the real details that we find. Additionally, there might be a few products that might not really work according to this keyword, because the keyword is bed sheet king size. As an example here, this is a six-piece luxury king size cotton bed sheet. So this is not just a bed sheet king size, this is like a full piece. So if I'm just focusing on bed sheets, this might be something that I want to remove. So if I want to remove it, I'm just going to click right here and then click on the garbage bin and remove it. The whole idea is, when I am looking and doing product research, I want to look at similar products. I'm not going to be comparing a whole set of sheets to just one sheet. I think that is logical, don't you agree? So looking at the products right here, what I'm going to be identifying is the price. So what is the average selling price? So as you can see here, when we remove the wrong products that just don't really work for the keyword that I'm focused on, you will notice that the average price goes down. So as an example here, we've got a product that has that's being sold at 200 dirhams, and let me just remove it so that I can show you. So if I remove this product right here, let's also remove it. You'll notice the average price is reduced and everything else is reduced. So it's important that we do that, even though it's going to take a little bit of time. With that being said, what I'm looking here in X-Ray is I'm diving a little bit deeper to identify whether or not this might be a potential product. So I'm looking at the price, I'm looking at how many units are being sold. Look at this seller. They're selling this simple sheet for 69, almost 70 dirhams. They're selling almost 400 units a month. This is an incredible product with a revenue of 27,000 dirhams. And their BSR is just 69. So they're not like the top seller of this product for the main category. You can also look at what's happening. So their review velocity, how many images they have. They have a quite substantial amount of reviews, but still there's no there's lots of potential for you to sell. Prizuna as well, which is, I believe, an Indian brand, selling at 95.99 dirhams. They're selling 676 units per month, generating 64,000, almost 65,000 dirhams in revenue from just this product, with lots of variations, of course, very high review count. But you can still see other sellers that don't have a very high review count that are also still doing good sales. So this is an incredible product, and I really just found it with you right now while doing this video. So that's how you would do product research. That's why tools are very important, because they can provide you criteria and details that you could not find without having a product research tool. Let me know what you think. Leave me your comments in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a thumbs up on this video. And as always, I'll see you in another video with more information. Bye.